This week on Summary Sunday, the daughters of Khaine turn up with blades, snakes, and a cauldron full of problems. And the Sylvaneth have decided that if the Vermindoom wants a fight, well, they will bring the entire forest. 2 Battletomes, 1 Sunday. Games Workshop looked at your bank account and said, "Not today, let's go." Pre-orders are open this week and they're split into 2 very clear lanes. Age of Sigmar Daughters of Khaine, who get a full army refresh, new Battletome, new plastic kits, terrain, Spearhead, and Battleforce. Also, Age of Sigmar Sylvaneth get the exact same treatment because Games Workshop apparently decided to blow the budget in one go. And there's also a couple of Black Library paperbacks in there too, if your shelf isn't suffering enough already. Kicking off with the book, new Battletome Daughters of Khaine, updated battle traits, refresh rules, Path to Glory, Anvil of Apotheosis, the full package. There's also a Gamer's Edition with a smaller format book and 44 reference cards bundled in while stocks last. This is a buy if you're playing Daughters of Khaine, no argument. Wait if you're eyeing the faction but not yet committed, this book isn't going anywhere. There's also a new plastic kit, which are the Blood Hags, 10 models, elite polearm warriors, 1 standard bearer option. These are bodyguards for your shrines and relics. Elite elves in gleaming armor who apparently take shrine protection very personally. This is a buy because the new plastic kits are doing a job the army actually needs. Faction terrain, you've got the Shrine of Dark Tribute. 2 build options, Chalice of Swirling Blood or Whispering Smoke, depending on which flavor of Khaine you're running. 1 kit, 2 looks, 1 question. Does your local meta actually score terrain? Wait, because terrain's nice but never urgent. See if it sees play before committing. Then we've got the Melusai Ironscale is going standalone. Previously she was the Spearhead exclusive, so if you missed her the first time, here's your window. Buy if you missed her, skip if you already have one, and that's generally the whole decision here. Regiment of Renown, we've got the Crimson Lash, a high Gladiatrix and 10 Sisters of Slaughter, usable as a Regiment of Renown in most Order armies, or straight into the Daughters list. Available while stocks last, which means the wait option doesn't really exist here. Buy or skip, sitting on this is just a slower version of missing it. We've got a new Spearhead, which is the Khainite Shadow Coven, built around a Slaughter Queen on the Cauldron of Blood, which Games Workshop is describing as one of the largest miniatures put ever into a Spearhead format. Whether that's a selling point or a storage problem, it's entirely down to your shelf situation. Buy if you're new to the faction and want a self-contained starter, skip if you already own the centerpieces, you know what you'll be paying for. Then we've got the Battleforces, which is a Scáthborn Coven, Morai Khaine in both of her Elven form and Shadow Queen form, plus Canary and Blood Sisters stocks while they last. Australia and New Zealand, this one's been delayed for you, sorry about that. This is a buy. Rally in both forms in one box at Battleforce pricing is generally good value, and these don't tend to stick around, so don't sleep on it. Then for the Sylvaneth. Sylvaneth side, new Battletome, Sylvaneth 25 unit War Scrolls, updated Path to Glory, Anvil of Apotheosis, and a brand new Prayer Law for the Grove Guardian. Gamer's Edition also available with 48 reference cards while stocks last. That's actually a lot of cards. Buy if you're playing Sylvaneth, same core as the Daughter's Tome, non-negotiable if you're joining the army. Then we've also got our new hero, the Grove Guardian, a healer-focused prayer mechanic described as a gentle and matronly right up until you threaten her grove, at which point she apparently reaches spectacular levels of anger, which honestly sounds like most people I know. Buy because the new character kit with unique mechanics is a fresh idea in an updated book. That's usually the recipe for something that sees itself on the table quite frequently. Then we got the Branchwych, which goes standalone. She was the Spearhead exclusive before Jade Magic Scythe, Immolating Harvest, standard Sylvaneth middle management. Buy if you missed her, skip if you already got her, exact same logic here as the Ironscale. Then for the Regiment of Renown, we've got the Twisted Branch, a Branchwych plus 8 members of the Twist World, cursed Sylvaneth who can walk into corrupted forests with normal Sylvaneth can't enter without risking infection. which is grim enough backstory that they probably deserve their own shelf space for. Buy or skip while stocks last. If the aesthetic is speaking to you, grab it now. If it isn't, we're going to move on. Then we've got the new Spearhead, which is the Spitewing Flight, which is an aerial list. The Arch Revenant up front, Gossamed Archers in the back, Spite Rider Lancers, and Revenant Seekers doing the heavy work, fast, fragile, and great until someone shoots the archers. This is a wait because aerial lists live and die on the post-book meta. Give it a few weeks before you commit to this. Then we've got the Battleforce, the Strongroot Grove. 3 Tree Lords with alternative builds, Standard Tree Lord Ancient, or Spirit of Durhu. Plus 6 Kurnoth Hunters, 3 Tree Lord Chassis kits in one purchase at a Battleforce pricing. Buy if you're going tall Sylvaneth, stocks while they last, and this is the kind of kit exactly that quietly disappears and comes back with an expensive price tag on eBay. Queen of the Rose by Gary Cloyster. Narasa Vori, a vampire who got abandoned in the wilderness and built a kingdom anyway. Now something's threatening her. I would wait for reviews. It's a new offer on the character and Black Library quality varies. Shade of Khaine by Evan Dickon, Maraneth, Witchblade, Gore-Tex old Khainite companion, now being hunted by the Order of Azir she used to work with. Buy if you followed her in the Gore-Tex run. Evan Dickon is solid, and this is a direct continuation. If you have no idea who Maraneth is, start there first. So, quick rapid fire energy. Daughters Battletome buy, Blood Hags buy, Shrine of Dark Tribute wait, Melusai Ironscale buy if you missed her, skip if you didn't. Crimson Lash buy now or accept your skipping. Khainite Shadow Coven Spearhead buy or skip depending on what you own. Scáthborn Coven Battleforce buy, don't sit in it. And for the Sylvaneth, you want to buy the Battletome. The Grove Guardian is a buy. Branchwych buy if you missed her, skip if you didn't. Twisted Branch buy or skip while stocks last. Spitewing Flight wait, Strongroot Grove Battleforce buy, same warning as the Scáthborn Coven. For Black Library, Queen of the Rose wait, Shade of Khaine buy if you know Melusai. And that's your Summary Sunday. 2 Battletomes, a pile of new kits, and enough while stocks last warning to ruin a perfectly good weekend. Adepticon preview show is this Wednesday. Games Workshop is calling it the biggest reveal of the year, so expect a follow-up once the dust settles and I've had time to process what they've done to my wallet. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you then, assuming you can still afford the hobby.